Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia and it is really cold and raining today. Right, now, I did have a little bit of a go at what I thought I might do with this because I've got this far, but I thought I'm going to show you how now. Now I'm thinking because that's going to have to be... This is padded more. I put some more padding in him, so he's sitting up really nice. Don't know if I want to do those bits at the back. I don't think I do. I just think I want to leave it like it is. Now, I was looking for something to make his middle bit, and I found this. And I found some of this. And I found some of this. This is awesome, isn't it? And I think I've seen something really hairy like that on something that I could use it for, but I think it might be too long, you know, because it's like well, that'd make a good head of hair, wouldn't it, for something? If you put a head in there and you get a little hair going inside there. Look at that, it's cool, isn't it? So I could cut that, I suppose. If I put it in there, I could cut it. And then I've got this chenille stuff, and it's raw stuff, and it's nice, but I think I'm going to settle for this. Now this was a ball of wool, of course, and it had it variegated through all the colours, you know. So that is really nice. I'll leave that white one there for another day. You might find something else that I can do with it. I'm going to put this in the centre to make his body. I think I might do the head part a little bit of different colour than the body. What do you reckon? So it'll be obvious that there's a head on there and then the body there, because this is what my picture was. Now I tied this together with some pieces of cotton because I've lost one of the wings somewhere on here, so I sewed it together. So he's got a little fat top end, and then he's got this part here, righto. So we're going to catch that bit down, but I'm going to do that in this colour. And then the part of the head's going to be this colour, okay? So we'll do that. That's pretty easy. But you'll need a thick needle to start with too. You want something that's going to be able to make a big enough hole for the thread to follow through. That's that sort of thing, which is a crewel needle, I think. I think it's a crewel one. Good for doing ribbon embroidery. So we'll have a bit of this, which is awesome because, and see, we can use wool and anything in what we do, can't we? All these beautiful things. That I picked up really cheap, but I think they're very expensive. But sometimes people just get rid of a couple of balls if they've finished their project. They don't keep them, and if you get them at the opportunity shops, and I bought that a long time ago, as far as I know, probably only $1 or something. Definitely worth it for a trim. So what you need to do is have a good length, like I've got here, nearly 17 inches there long, because I need to make it thick enough, okay? I want it to look fluffy. Glue all over me because I was trying to finish the green one there today, this one here, before I went and lost any more of the parts. But I've put all those together, and I'm going to do something really interesting with him later, but not this. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it on this video, so maybe I can. So anyway, I'm going to have a part there. I've got to imagine that his head's going to be here. This I can see is a bit off centre, but if I'm going to cover that, you're not going to know. Okay, so nobody tell anybody when we're on. So his head piece is going to be... I want to put the head in this section here. You can see what I'm doing, you know. And I did not realise how far off that was. Oh dear. Anyway, let's just come down further. I'm going to try and just keep it through the middle, right? So you want to just take through with your two pieces, righto? So that comes down like that. See, that's straight away covered up by mistake. And this part here of him will only come to about here, I think. So just go down through the back with these. And it's going pretty good, because this piece of linen has got a really good open weave, and that's what you need to have something that's, if you're going to sew with anything like this, you need a really good open weave fabric, okay? Now I'm going to come up fair near there, because I wanted it not, just very close by, and then take it up again to the top. Just pull it through a bit, and you can take it through if you want to. All right. Careful, that'll do. Won't matter if it doesn't come all the way through, because it's very thick. And then this piece goes up here. Watch what you're doing so you don't pull this out. It's just hanging by a thread, so to speak. Okay, and pull that through. Thank you everybody for your lovely comments on my bits of work. There we go. Now, is that enough? Is that enough, you think? I'll give it a bit more. I don't need to pucker up too much. I think you might need another go. I think you might need another lot, because I'm going to couch this down, and that's going to make it a bit, but I want it to be dimensional, see, so I'm going to go back through here, close by, again. Down in here. So this wool is just the thing for doing this with. It's just the right thing, and so is this piece of, so is this. So I need him to be fat, cozy, cuddly. He needs to be cuddly, doesn't he? Because when I couch it down, I'm going to make sure that it's not too tight. See, I feel like I've pulled that too tight there. I think this has pulled him a little bit out of shape, but he's dimensional, what can you do? He looked good on the top of a box, the front of a book, anywhere you want to put him, he looked really cool. Okay, so I'm going to cut that off there. Then I'm going to find myself something that I'm going to put over it. But I need a head. The head part needs to be, it's only going to be kind of smallish. What have I done with that wool? I thought the green colour would look nice. It's going to go with it, but it's going to be a little bit different, okay? Just looking for a little bit of difference in it, and I'll have to start in the middle here somewhere. That's enough. His head. I would love to do some kits for you, but I can't. I'm sorry. I just haven't got the time to do them. I really don't. It's a lot of work, and I just can't do them. Still haven't got back to normal. I've got myself on some cold and flu tablets, because I can't handle this anymore. It's really slowing me down something frightful, and it's not fun. Even though I went out yesterday, I was and the rain's making me, oh dear, I'm in a terrible, Sonia, stop it. Just leave it alone. I feel like I need to stop talking about myself. Sorry about that. I want to do this instead. Now I'm going to undo that. I'm going to cut that off, actually, to save me all that aches and pains, because I don't want that great big heavy thick thing in the back of here. So I'm putting him onto something else. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be too thick, so I can lay this down later and sew it all down flat, because I don't have lumps. Nobody wants lumps on the poor thing. I'm going to actually try and do a bit of here. Should have pulled them things through a bit further, so it's not too lumpy. Coming through together. I got it. Okay, one more up higher. Down there. Sorry. I hope you can see what I'm doing. My tongue's helping me. It's annoying. Oh yes, that looks good. Wait a minute, don't pull it. Don't pull that. Oh dear. Back through. Now, hold that down. Come up this way because you're going to fill that bit there in. It was good going to Vinnie's yesterday. Since they fixed it up, it's so nice. Still got. I don't like me telling them the stuff's too deep, but it doesn't matter. So I can have my opinion. I think we all think it too. So I don't say that to them, but I think. A woman that came in there that day, and she said to that lady, she said, "Oh, this is the worst, most expensive Vinnie's I've ever been in." She said, "It's shocking." She said, "The props." Poor lady behind the counter didn't know what to say. Now, I've got a bit of a problem there. No, I don't have a problem at all. It's going okay. Just leave it so you don't get too stressed out by him. He's a good moth. Here. That might be enough, okay? As long as I've got it going down in the right place. I should have put it on a bigger piece of fabric, but it's okay because I'm going to be able to use this one anyway, aren't I? I don't know why I can't seem to get that straight there. Go back in there. I don't want it to go up any higher, but I want this to come over there. All right. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. That could be head-like. Yep. Okay. You cut that off. I know I've got all these little friddly bits on the back, but I'll make them a bit shorter because I've got to do the little sections in the back of it, in his back here. And now it doesn't seem like this is thick enough. All this I've got here just doesn't seem thick enough now. Oh dear, should I put more in? I really don't have the opportunity for that, I don't think. I can't. Anyway, we're going to get some. Which sort of thread will I put? That there looks good. This here might be nice. That looks nice, doesn't it? Or will I go with this one? Is that mailman out there? Hope he's brought me a good parcel. Okay. I've already cut some off that, so don't cut any more, just use this bit. That was lucky. I nearly cut more off. He mustn't have given me anything exciting, he just kept going. He's got a parcel, he usually brings it to the door. Gee, it's not a good day out there at all. We need some sun signs that Jeremy's plants will grow for the show. We do. Now, on here you can see that he's got little segment things going across like that. So I want to do that, to have that, get that look. But I'm going to come up right under the middle of him here somewhere. I've only got this thin bit because I want to see how it's going to work first and go back right in under there where you come through, if you can find it, or really close to it, like that. Alright, I'll leave it like that yet. Don't want to take it down too far, just in case. Might have to. And there you, get that under there. Alright. Go right back in under here. bad. Not too bad. I don't want to squish him down too far. I want him to still be up there. Looking good? I think so. I might be taking him too far to one side here by the look of this. That's not a plan. I'll try and take him over this way a bit. And back this way a bit. Yeah, come in.
We had the same order again.
Are you kidding me? Did they? Yeah, you got heaps of them. Oh dear. Hubby bought some seeds on the internet. He bought it from a place where, anyway, they didn't send him the right ones, okay? So he let them know. Oh, and they were very apologetic. And now they sent him out exactly the same thing again. Ah dear. Oh well, I don't know what he's going to do about that. Now he's got twice as many of them. What do you think about this, eh? You reckon that looks alright? This bit here could be a little bit tubbier. You little fluffy little bloke. It doesn't matter if it's not really straight. And that bit there might have been a little bit pointier, do you think? But not too much. You don't want him to be... And he's a little bit, you know, he's got himself going sideways a bit. I think it looks nice like that. I'm not going to keep fooling around with that. That's going to stay that way, okay? I'm going to just probably put a bit of thread over these here bits. Just to hold them down a bit. Because now I'm going to do him some... He's going to have little eye things, I suppose. Little eye things. He has these dots on their wings, don't they? They have some sort of dots, don't they? Or something. I don't know. You know, like here, little dots. A sequin. A little sequin would look good, wouldn't it? Anyway, I'm just ending that off there. I just tried to sew that down a bit to capture it, but I need to sew these holes up too. And I will get on to that. I just want to finish some bit more work on this for you. So you see what he looks like if you want to have a try of that. Now, when I was doing this here, I forgot to show you that I cut this piece out of the piece of lace. And I put it there, because that worked. Now don't ask me what I did with a piece of lace, because that was only, oh, it was 2 days ago actually that I was working on this, so you can understand that I haven't been in here for 2 days. So I don't know what I did with it, but I was thinking about that. You know, this is a piece off, like I said, out of the lace, but I don't know whether I'm going to use that or not yet. We'll have to see. Okay, so I'm going to have a drink of water. I'm sorry about this. I don't know whether I talk too much while my voice is messing, but what's going on? Isn't that cool? I suppose you think you should have a straight body, but, you know, maybe it's too long too, I don't know. He doesn't have to be sitting down there perfect, does he? He needs some sort of spots. Now I have the little cases that I bought with all the colours in, don't I? And they had little tiny sequins in them, didn't they? And here is one lot. Oh, and here's the yellow ones. Oh, right. Okay. This is cool. Oh, yes, we'll get on to this one. We need 2 little eyes. How is his eyes situated? Excuse me. Actually, he needs feelers. He needs feelers more than he needs eyes. Give me a piece of material. Where's a bit more of this? It's all sewing there. I've got so much stuff ready. I've decided I'm going to start putting it all in a book for myself, because I need to do that. Instead of keeping it all laying around the floor, it needs to go into a book. All these bits of work that I've done. I seen Corinne, she showed us her things that she's been putting in books, and I don't know why I didn't do that, because I've been doing this sort of thing for years, and it just lays all around me sometimes, and then it gets hidden in boxes and places where I can't find it, and I don't know what to do with the rest of this piece of stuff to put on here. You know what, it wouldn't matter if I sewed that on there, would it? Nobody's going to care what colour or what sort you put on there, as long as he gets feelers. Because the next piece it'll have to be a, oh goodness me, what did I do with that? I know I had more. If you can just bear with me for a second. It's got to be here somewhere. Could not have walked out the door by itself. Actually, I might use a bit of this, because this is pretty big. And I'm going to use this, and I'm going to put this on here to salvage that. Oh, hang on, maybe I'll use that bit, because it's got a bit of Battenberg lace on, a bit of Battenberg on. And that'll look really good, because we don't turn this into something we don't know what it's going to be. But I do have fun when I do these things. I just, I do have fun. So I'm going to put this on first. A little bit of, I will cut it for that length, I'll cut it for that length, because I don't know what I've done with the linen. This is another piece of linen, and I did have that I cut off something. I've only got, I can see a blue piece here, but I can't see the other bit that I used the other day to get that. Because you know how much stuff I'd move around between now and then anyway. I've been shifting things about all over the place. And looking at stuff. Looking for things, and oh well. We're going to go with this. It must be meant to be. What do you reckon? Piece of thread, Sonia. It'll be in this cotton box here. Alright. At least I've got, I know where that is. That's something. This could be turned into anything, something exciting, couldn't it? You never know. It's all what's the name? It's all in the plan somewhere. Crikey, I don't believe how long I've been on here. Just doing that small bit. Do I want the calico I did, or do I want this bit? I do like that that's got that on there, and I can use that as a piece on the piece. The piece on the piece. I could put that up there like that, couldn't I? And then I can do something else on there, or I can put this on here and do something else on there. I don't know. Come on, Sonia, just figure it out, because you're going to have to put feelers. He's going to have some feelers, so let's put this on. Let's stitch this across here. Okay, we'll take it to the end, to be a good idea. I got him too close to the top. He's too close up there, so I need to put this on, so it'd be. This is definitely a craft on the run, isn't it? And these are a little bit big, these stitches, but that's okay, because I'll be putting something over the top of it anyway that'll hold it, or underneath it, that'll hold it together. Make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. I just wanted to try and get his face and that fixed this morning. So I'm going to have to do another video, because this is not going to, it's going to run out. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't mind, as long as you don't mind watching them all. Okay, right. So now I have a moth. Sorry. I'm going to have to iron that because that's going to upset me if I don't. Where's the cord of the iron? I'm going to bring the other one out here because it's a newer one, a little new one. But I don't remember to. I think of the things that I want to do when I come in here, and then sometimes it changes my mind, and it's just the way things are. Now he's going to have feelers, and his feelers are going to be, I'd rather have them detached from this piece. I think I'll sew that up there like that. I'll line it flat, I mean, so it's going back that way. I'm going to put a little bit of water on that crease because I want it to. Okay. Don't give this very much time to heat up, do I? But anyway, I'm sure it won't take long from now to be hot enough. You have to make this piece grow together. These two, they've got to grow together, okay? Somehow, they're going to make sense one day. Where's the other bit off that? Did I just cut off there? I threw it. It won't fit across there because I was going to put that there. I got more of this though, because that's only a piece of it, isn't it? I got more. So we'll get back to there in a minute. But I'll make these work together somehow by putting more nice bits on him. Embroidery and stuff like that. He look good. Yes, that's better. Now he's got somewhere to fly to. Yeah, I'm going to do something about this chair one of these days. I wonder how many times I've said that. Okay. So now we're going to have some of these. Well, I don't know how much they're going to show up. They're going to be able to be seen. Oh, yes. There's one. They're little. Two. Are they too tiny? Okay. Right. Now there's these ones here. What other colour did I have? Do you remember? Oh, you can't see them at all. I do have these, but just by chance, sitting there looking at me. Gold ones. I'm putting gold ones, so I need a bead needle because I'm going to put a bead on the top of it. That is not one. Come on, there's one here somewhere. I'm sure there's got to be in me cushion. There's everything else in the world sitting in here, isn't there? But where's my bead needle? Probably went down in the hole. There's a bird nest that I made ages ago. I must have found it in something and popped it in here just for in case. Here's a bead needle. It's a bit round the corner, but it'll be right. And then I'll have beads. Okay. Some thread. I might go with this one here that I've got. There's more of that here. What do I do with it when I pull that off there? I can't see for looking, fair dinkum. Aha, there he is, I can see it now. Nobody panic. Right, got him. Okay, I'm going to have some of this on our bead needle. I'm going to have to go in a minute and you'll have to come back and watch me put the beads on, eh? Alright, so I'll just turn this off and I'll be back in a second. Thank you for watching. Please leave me a thumbs up and a comment. Bye bye.